Howdy folks, and welcome back to another episode of Adam's Eats. Now today's recipe is really simple. It's called spaghetti aglio e olio. I think I pronounced that right. Probably not. If you're Italian, then let me know. And this is possibly the easiest pasta recipe you're ever going to make. It's got like 5 ingredients and even one of those is optional. You don't have to add the parsley, but it does add a nice bit of colour and a bit of freshness. Now the key to this dish is using really good olive oil. I'm using extra virgin, it's got to be that. Use the best you can afford. And also, you've got to make sure that you don't burn the garlic, because what we're going to do is cook the garlic in the olive oil really gently till it goes just a very slight pale golden brown. You take it too far, it's going to taste bitter. Now this is one of those recipes that you kind of have after you've been out on a night out, you've had too many, you come back, you're a bit peckish, you want to knock something up really quick. It's going to fill you up and it's going to taste amazing. It takes 7-8 minutes to assemble, really easy. So without further ado, let's crack on with it. If you look down in the description, you can get a list of those ingredients. And as always, if you press that pause button now, you can get a list of them there as well. And the first job we need to do is go and slice up some garlic. Right, so I've got my garlic here, 2 nice fat cloves. And what I'm going to do is just take off the skin. Just peel it. And then what we're going to do is just slice this garlic really thinly to nice thin slivers. At this point as well, just off camera, I've got a pan of boiling water ready for the spaghetti. And once the water is boiling, we need to add plenty of salt. Get that in there. And now we're going to add the spaghetti. So I'm just going to open this packet. And I'm going to use about half of this, so you're looking at about 250 grams. We'll get that in. And you want to cook the spaghetti for about 6 to 7 minutes. You want it al dente, because we're going to finish it off in the pan. So whilst that's boiling away, we'll get on and cook the garlic. Right, so I've got my pan here. I'm going to add the olive oil. You want 5 tablespoons-ish. I'm going to measure it out just for argument's sake. Now I know it looks like a lot of oil, and it is, but this is one of the main components of the dish, so we want to use good stuff and plenty of it. Next we're going to add the sliced garlic. And now what we need to do is to get this onto a very low heat. Now I've brought you down a bit closer so you can see what's happening. I've also added another clove of garlic because 2 wasn't quite enough for me. And you can see it's just barely sizzling. Alright, that's what you want, nice and gentle, because if you burn this garlic, the dish is ruined. So you want to keep a really close eye on this, don't let it catch. Cook it for a couple of minutes until it goes a very pale golden brown. So come back in a minute or 2 and I'll show you the next step. Right, okay, so the garlic has been cooking now for just over a minute. You can see there's a very slight golden colour, okay, only very slight. So I've turned off the heat and I'm going to add some chilli flakes, and now we're going to add the spaghetti. Just take it straight from the pan and just mix it all up together so that garlic infused oil completely coats the pasta. And now what we're going to do is add some black pepper. Now like I said before, this is optional, but I'm going to add a generous bunch of finely chopped parsley. This is just going to give it a bit of freshness and also colour as well. Let's mix that through. And also what I'm going to do is just to help emulsify everything together, just a small half a ladle full of that pasta water. I'm going to give it a quick taste for salt. It shouldn't need it because there was plenty in that water that we cooked the pasta in. It does need a little bit. And believe it or not folks, that is it. That is done. So the only thing left to do now is to give it a taste. Right, let's give this puppy a try. Can't wait, it smells amazing. Garlicky as you can imagine. Let's dig in. That is so good. Got that nice heat from the chilli, but it's just so savoury. Got a really nice garlic flavour and a very slight toasty, nutty kind of flavour as well. The parsley does add something to it, it just gives it a bit of freshness. But what I can really taste as well is the olive oil, and that's why it's important to use good stuff, because if you use any old rubbish, it's not going to be half as good. Now I have seen some people add Parmesan cheese to this, but personally, it doesn't need it. You know, this is as simple as it gets. It's pure, using good quality ingredients, and it tastes wizard. Well, there we are guys, really simple recipe. That's my spaghetti aglio e olio. My lips are tingling a bit because of that chilli. I probably put a bit too much in, but still good. So the next time you fall in the door at 3 AM, off your face on vodka, don't reach for the kebab, give this a go instead. It's a lot better for you and your tummy's going to appreciate it the next morning rather than that dodgy £3 kebab. But anyway guys, that's enough for today. Hope you like the recipe. If you do, please stick a like down below, leave a comment and share it across your social media platforms. And if you'd like to show me some love and support, then please subscribe. And as always, if you stick around at the end, there'll be some links to some other videos And if you're not a subscriber, there'll be a button for that as well. And I'll see your lovely faces next time for more tasty fun and frolics, and I'm off to finish the rest of this.